commemorate my 100th Bricklink order, here's a video on how I pack my average Bricklink order. Starting at the top of the list, you can see this item is in TO3. That means I'll go to the container that I use for sets that's marked TO3, this is tub 03, and I'll look for the set that's in there. Usually sets are grouped by a rough theme or size, and you can see right here, I found the Christmas tree poly bag, and that gets added to the order first. Next up are 4 minifigs, all labeled M2 or M4. This is because all the minifigs I have are sorted into bags that are labeled M1 through to however many bags of minifigs I need. These are all grouped by theme, so all the city minifigs tend to be in M2, and M4 is more for licensed minifigs and so on. You can see some of the diversity in M4, with a mix of Chima and Friends and Disney and different things. Moving on to parts, you'll notice that most of them are labeled with a D followed by a 2-digit number. This corresponds to a row and a column for all the drawer systems that I use. By the system, something that's stored in drawer 1-5 is actually stored in the first column and the 5th row. Therefore, you can see the parts are right there and stored all together. This system works for all the small parts where I have very tiny quantities of them, and these can all be bagged separately in the order or grouped together in smaller rough sizes. For parts that I have in very large quantities where they no longer fit into one of the conventional small drawers, these are all kept in one larger tub in bags of their quantity. Usually these are in the hundreds of parts, like 1x1 bricks, which I have almost 1,000 of in different colors. Those coral rounded tiles are all kept together in TO2, so I can just take them out and count them out for the order. And then I essentially just repeat this process for however many parts or minifigs are in the order itself. Usually this process doesn't take me very long, and most orders fit into a large letter. This particular one happens to be a large tracked parcel, and it's always great to get some bigger orders now and then. Generally, I keep my Bricklink store open just as a way to help fund whatever LEGO projects I'm doing, and it's usually just the other parts and sets and minifigs that I've accumulated over the years that I no longer need for projects or bought for a project and ended up not using. Once the order is all packed, it can be wrapped up and posted. Since this is my 100th order on Bricklink and it got to be filmed, I'll throw in another little extra astronaut minifig for the buyer to enjoy. Now that it's ready to go, it can be addressed and shipped out later this week. Thanks again to everyone who's placed an order in my store and helped support what I do. If you haven't gone over and had a look already, be sure to check it out. The link will be in the description of this video. Thanks again, everyone.